Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. You have found yourself a sturdy and comfortable seated position, and you can have your eyes either closed or open. It's up to you. Only if your eyes are open, your gaze is directed softly and clearly downwards in front of you. Give up the search, the quest, the striving. You are here, and that's all. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. There's no one to become, because you are already here. So be here, and that's all. And I'm probably catching you thinking right now. This habit of ours to pay attention exclusively to thoughts is why we don't know that we are already home in this moment. We feel we need to strive for something, go somewhere else, and find well being outside. So the practice here is simply to leave thinking alone. Let it run on, because thinking is what makes it seem like we are not home. So bring your attention or awareness to the sensations of the breath. this in and out rhythm that happens by itself. And see if you can just follow the breath without being distracted by this next thought. And when you notice that you're lost in thought again, this is okay. This is not a failure. Remember, there's nothing to achieve, nothing to learn, and nothing to gain. Just notice when you're lost in a thought. Let it go and return to the breath, in and out. Return to the breath. Gently return. No focusing, no concentrating, just a nice open awareness of breathing in and out. And it's important to understand that we're not ignoring thoughts. We're not silencing them and we're not pushing them away. We're leaving them alone. Just don't touch them. Let thinking come and go as it pleases. Just don't give thoughts the gift of your attention. Let that gently and restfully remain with the breath, this moment, right here. Wake up. Wake up from the dream of thinking. Everything is already achieved. There's nothing to strive for. Remain with the breath. And let it anchor you right here. our real home. In and out. Okay, you can look at the screen. This practice isn't complicated. There's not a lot of facets to it. There's not a lot of things to learn. In fact, Newborn babies and toddlers are probably better practitioners naturally at this than we are. It's only because we are always trying to figure out things, think about it by thinking. We're trying to understand conceptually. When this practice isn't a conceptual thing. And as it is said in Zen, real meditation isn't meditation. Real practice isn't, I'm going to go practice. There's no distinction. Like babies don't distinct whether or not they're present or doing this or that. The reason I say this is because a lot of us treat practice like a goal. And to an extent, that's true because, as I think it was Blake who said, a fool who persists in his folly becomes wise. So we need a sort of regimen, a course, a practice, because we think that that's what's going to gain us something in the end, when really, you're right here. It's that simple. But we need something to make sure we know that we're here. We need to practice online. We need to find a teacher. We need to do this, which I do suggest. I think it's all good. But fundamentally, it's a kind of a mistake. You're right here. And when you worry and neurotic and frustrated, it's all happening now. And your likes and your dislikes are right here. But because we are so enchanted by thoughts, we think there's something to achieve. We think that our well-being consists in working hard and gaining something new in the future when you were just here. When I was a bit younger, I was first learning about the philosopher Alan Watts, who he liked to talk about Eastern philosophical understandings. And he once said, those Monday mornings where you're sitting in bed and you're worried about all the hurdles you have to get through that day, and you're kind of just sitting there in a ball of anxiety, just dreading getting out of bed. But in reality, you're just lying in bed. That's it. But we're making a hell of it. So I always say this, that practice is very important because it will wake you up from the idea of practice. A fool who persists in his folly becomes wise. Because you were already home. And if you don't know that, you got to practice. But don't think that the knowing that you're here comes at the end of some long journey. What you seek is immediately here. It's coterminous with the experience you're having now. So practice. Whatever you do, just practice. Thank you for your time. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow.